Hello watch enthusiasts, this is OJ Whatley coming to you in real time, direct from Watch You Want. If you like our watch videos, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watch You Want Inc. And please make sure to check out all of our available watches by going to our website, www.watchyouwant.com. So I'm here today with a very special piece. This is a piece from my own personal collection. This is the Panerai PAM 382 Bronzo. This is the special edition Bronzo made in only 1,000 pieces, featuring a 47mm bronze case. I'm excited to do this video because I've been wearing this watch as my daily wearer now for about 2 months, and I'm excited to show you what this watch looks like because so very few of these are available for sale in the secondary market, and you really see these so rarely on people's wrists that I wanted to be able to show you guys what this watch looks like and how it oxidizes and ages on the wrist in real time, as I call it. So this is the 47mm Bronzo. This watch features the 47mm bronze case. Now, I believe that they chose bronze in the Bronzo because it does have a very nice connection to to underwater exploration as well as to maritime industries. In fact, bronze is one of the most durable, one of the most non-corrosive metals that you can find that's used extensively in underwater for underwater purposes. So you'll find bronze that is used for piping. You'll also find bronze being made used to make the propellers for a number of the ships. That's because bronze has a very high hardness factor and has a very good resistance to corrosion. Now, as much as it doesn't corrode, it does oxidize. And that oxidation is really just that top layer, that top surface. But what's so neat about that oxidation is when bronze oxidizes, it sort of takes on this sort of greenish tinge, sort of develops these sort of green flakes on an almost random basis. And as I show you this watch, you'll start to see some of those green random flakes. I suspect that the reason Panerai chose to accent this watch with sort of a green dial was to sort of bring out and accent those green flakes. So as I mentioned, this has been my daily wear for about 2 months, and it's in pretty good condition. It's a very durable watch. I like the bronze because it's a heavy metal, heavier than titanium, which is what the 305 is, and that's really what this watch is patterned after, was a PAM 305. But not quite as heavy as white gold, as platinum, probably just a little heavier than stainless steel, I would say, which I kind of like because you certainly know the watch is there, and at the same time not totally overwieldy. So as I turn this watch around, you'll start to see in certain areas some green flecks. You can start to see them in between the ridges on the bezel, and you can start to see them in the nooks and crannies by the hood lugs right over here in the corners. And I'm just going to try to get some better pictures of that. But to me, that is really what makes this watch so special, is it's truly a living artifact that you can wear on your wrist and that really changes its appearance almost on a daily basis. You get a little more a little more of those green flecks developing, and you know, every day I'm trying to think to myself, hey, what can I expose this watch to that might make it oxidize more? Again, you can see some of those green flecks down there and over here. So this watch was made in 1,000 pieces for the N series as a special edition and completely sold out pretty much at its release. Today this watch commands a pretty significant premium, and there's only a couple of them available for sale in the secondary market. This particular piece is my personal piece and it is not available for sale, but you'll see these out on eBay anywhere between $28,000 and about $35,000. Despite the fact that this watch is oxidizing, the bezel is still turning very, very smoothly with a very nice click, and it's not sliding at all. And as you can see on the bezel, you can see that sort of patinaing, that oxidation. When I first got this watch, it was a bright, shiny, almost gold really, and through a period of time of wearing it, it's taken on this sort of appearance that almost looks like someone put maybe some shoe polish on it in certain areas, and then in other areas you have those very nice crisp green flecks. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now I put this watch on a aftermarket brown leather strap, that doesn't have any taper, and I was lucky to be able to find a bronze tang buckle to go with it, which, as you can see, has sort of oxidized in lockstep with this watch, which I think is pretty darn cool. You know, interestingly, the way this watch was sold from the factory was with the titanium tang buckle, and I have swapped that out for an aftermarket bronze tang buckle. And again, as you can see, it's really oxidized in lockstep with the case. Let me bring that back into view. So let's see if I can find you some more of those green flecks. Let's see here. Yeah, my camera does not want to cooperate. You know, we really are looking for those green flecks again in these nooks and crannies, in these sides, and then you can see it right here underneath the case. Yeah, let's try to get some light on that. But hopefully you can see that a little better. I'll try to zoom in a little more. Oh, there you go. You can see that green right there. I'm told this is pretty much how the Statue of Liberty oxidizes as well. The Statue of Liberty is made of, I believe, copper or maybe bronze, but again, it takes on that same greenish patina as it ages through a process of oxidation. You know, there's so few of these in circulation, and no one has really documented what happens to these over a period of time and how they wear. So I was excited to be able to wear this watch for the past couple months and be able to show you pictures and live video of what this watch looks like after being worn for a period of about 2 to 3 months consistently on my wrist. So there you have it. That's the PAM 382. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like our videos, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, What You Want Inc. And also make sure to check out our website, whatyouwant.com, where we update our new arrivals and our sneak peeks on a daily and sometimes hourly basis. As always, wear your watches in the best of health, and thank you so very much for your time today. Have a great day. This is OJ Whatley, in real time, signing off.